Olan.
We're back for another Sunday special.
Short, quick,
Sweet.
in
your mouth.
That's what she said.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. What are we discussing today?
The stages of a relationship. The 7 stages of a relationship is what we're going to get into today.
Okay, and they are coming from. We've got an article.
We
I've
have
got
an article.
here.
Lou
So
has
seven-
something for
seven
us.
Stages.
Yep.
So we'll just go through them, and you guys just give what you think, what your take is, and
Our professional opinion.
Your
Because we
professional
are
opinions.
experts in this forte.
Realm.
In this realm with forte.
It's our forte.
I actually
It
think
is.
we're relationship experts.
I think I have good advice about relationships. Don't you? Don't you think you understand relationships?
I don't know if you do.
Shut the fuck
I don't know
up.
if
Mine is the
you were
best
still
rela-
believing in situationships in 2026.
That's why
at
I
your
give
big
the
age.
You know why? Because I believe in so much. Like I acknowledge everything. Therefore, I'm the best person to give advice. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Don't comment on this either, Lou. Don't comment
all
on this either.
right, let's go. Give us the first one.
okay.
Yes.
So the first one is stage 1, which is passion, attraction, and initial meeting. What is it? When you meet someone, notice physical or personality attraction, and feel the spark.
How good's the spark?
Spark's good, man.
It's the crush stage.
Do
You know when you have a
always-
crush on
Do you
someone?
always get the spark?
I don't like if
Do
I
you know
like.
what? Do you know what? I actually think it's the best stage.
It's the not the honeymoon phase. Sorry, but
No,
it's
because
the,
it's like you don't know anything really about this
Excitement.
person. In your mind, you've built up like this. Who's this? Like you know what I mean? You want to get to know them. You're excited. Everything's about who they are, what they do. You're telling
I
the
try to
girls.
cherish this moment because how you
is.
perceive this person in this moment is going to be very different to once you know information about them.
True.
Like how you
Why
perceive
does that
them.
change so much?
Because you know them. Like before you know them, it's a bit elusive. It's a bit curious. There's curiosity.
Can you reckon you can stay at that stage for?
I wish you could.
How long does that stage last?
It
would you
says a
say?
few weeks to a couple of months, depending on how often you interact. And the markers for this are lots of eye contact, smiles, and light conversation, interest in seeing each other again, and fun, excitement, and butterflies.
Fuck, this is the best stage.
It is
This
the
is
best stage.
everything after
This
this
is
goes
the-
downhill. Yeah, this is the butterflies. Like,
I don't-
oh my god,
I
I'm
think
so
this
excited to
is-
see
this-
you.
this is- It's like the high. It's the highest point. It's the highest point. Do you reckon it's the highest?
Starts here, stage 1
point?
goes down.
and then it might come back up.
If you get married.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Fall in love. Yada,
After
yada.
that.
But yeah.
This is personally
Do-
one of
do-
my
do
most
you
favorite
get
stages.
those,
Yeah,
butterflies a
yeah,
lot?
I do. If I really like someone, my whole thought process
Still
is
get
like
nervous and stuff.
naturally. I think I don't get nervous. I won't say nervous. I think it's excitement. Oh my god, I'm gonna see this person. I have a laugh with them. I enjoy the company.
Yeah.
They're so beautiful to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if they look semi-disabled to everyone else.
Yeah, but to you, they're like.
Do you get what I mean? Though,
I agree.
isn't this a good stage though?
It is the best
Yeah.
stage.
Crush
Like,
stage. This is
Yeah,
the
the
crush
crush
stage.
stage.
Asking questions and who's
Getting
this
to know
person and
them.
who's your fat best friend and who's the. I will never get over the fat best friend. Never.
Nah.
Do you not feel? I feel like
Still
this
wanna-
is a great stage. Like it is really fun and exciting, but I feel like there's a lot of like anxiety and like, ooh, are they on the same page? Like it's a scary phase as well.
It is.
Yeah,
'cause
you're not
'cause you-
wrong,
Like for a
Because
lot
you
of
don't know if
people.
that person's gonna.
It's reciprocated. You don't know if that person actually
And
feels
you're
that
not
way.
on that level where you can ask the questions yet. You're like,
Yeah, you're like you can't give him the crazy yet. Like I said, you can't give him the crazy. You got to let the ground.
This
play.
is the teething phase, I feel, where you find out whether the person feels the same way about you, and then you can go into the crazy of like who you with and what are you
What's
doing.
going on, babe?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's
after
true.
this stage,
It's true. It's very
this stage is the let me sort of see what's going on,
You're
whether
feeling-
I like
you're
this
feeling
person or
it
not.
out. But that stage, do you come on heavy on that stage normally? Like, are you? You said you're pretty much you're a bit of a love bomber, ain't you?
Don't put me in the category of
I thought
narcissist.
you're-
You
you're-
just drop random
You're in
information.
there with
about-
them. You're in there with them.
I think,
But are you or do you play it cool? I'm more of a cool one.
I play it very chill. I swear to God, don't, bro, you look at me like you're questioning my identity. I play it very chill. I don't, until I get to a point, once I'm in a relationship and there's been a long, been a long process, that's when I show, not the crazy, but like hey, like you know that I don't like this, or I know that you don't like this, why are we still doing this? Do you know what I mean?
do you guys feel like if a girl comes on really strong in this stage, it makes you like
Yep, it does.
go,
Yeah, 'cause
like
it- 'cause
hold
it-
back
'cause-
a lot?
Yep, it
Because
does.
I go in my head, she must be like that with everyone.
That, and I think like, whoa, like this isn't happening organically. You're looking for, you know how once we mentioned in a podcast, like you're just looking for anyone to fill the role of a relationship.
Yeah, you're trying to fill the void.
It's
You're
a
not-
red flag for me. Did you know
Yeah?
that? If a girl comes on too strong to me, sometimes I'm like red flag. Depending on if I like, if
She's pursuing you.
not really pursuing me, but like too
Ultra
strong,
keen.
too strong of like, oh my God, I can't wait for us to do this and I can't wait for us to do that. And like,
Yeah, I get freaked out too. Yeah, slow down,
what's your
chill up.
surname? You know what I mean? Like, let's take it. What's your job? What's your occupation?
What do you actually do?
Yeah, like, don't you feel like that?
No. I feel the same. Now,
Do
now
you
that
like it
mention
when women are very upfront and very like thing, or do you like them a bit
Nah,
more reserved and a bit
'cause
more?
As a man, it sounds kind of crazy, but as a man, I think I enjoy the chase a little bit.
If it's
I
too
think
easy, I don't want it.
that's
I'm a hunter.
everyone, though, isn't
Yeah.
it?
You know what
Kind
I
of
mean?
wanting a little
I'm
bit
a
of
hunter.
relief.
Yeah. Oh.
Let me go out and hunt for my meat.
With a spear.
That sounded racist, but I can't prove it. So we're gonna move on.
Okay, Lou, don't you prefer someone that is a bit more that you prefer like?
Yeah, definitely. If it's very available early on,
Yep.
it takes away. That's the whole exciting bit of that first bit, which does come a bit of
But
anxiety
isn't that
with
part?
that.
Of,
but
isn't
like,
that part of games as well? Though, don't people say that's kind of
but it
playing
is,
games?
you know, and people say don't play games,
But
but
it
like
is a
if you don't
game.
play games, you come
But
last.
I
True,
think we
it's a game.
shouldn't. I think you shouldn't hide how you're
'Cause-
feeling.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Don't
No, but too soon. We're talking about the early stage. The early stage, you kind of
Because
have to.
sometimes how
Like,
you
if you
yeah.
like a girl so much at the start, and you know you like her more than she likes you, I don't think you can be like, yo, babe, I love
No, but
you.
that's not playing games. That's not, yeah. You can't just randomly.
Baby,
That's
you
just-
are
I love
the- you are the one for me.
No,
I
definitely.
just don't think play all your cards too early. But
Yes.
it's also you can be transparent with where you're at without coming off too strong, which
That's
it
a
is.
good
But that's
still
my
just-
point. My point is that we don't need to play games. Like, you don't need to be like, oh, no, I don't like what the fuck? Nah, like those games, the childish shit. But you can hold your cards close to your chest to not reveal your emotion too early.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But as we were saying, the reply, you know, we said it before in episode 1.
Yeah.
Where you like,
I'm just saying this is a Sunday special. We're going to keep it short. We're on stage 1.
okay, all right.
We
Let's
have
move
so
on.
much
Let's
to
move on.
say.
Before we dabble in it too much. All right, let's move on.
All right,
Yapatrons
Dr.
is
Phil
what
and
we call
Oprah,
it.
pipe down for a
Okay,
second.
let's move on. Let's
Stage
move on.
2.
Stage
Stage
2.
two.
Stage 2 is discovery and realization, which is known as the honeymoon phase. And it's in like honeymoon infatuation phase. And this is from 0 to 6 months, sometimes extending up to 2 years. And it's full of passion, idealization
2 years.
of each other and high emotional intensity. 2 years. I don't know about
2
2
years. Honey, what? What
Hold on.
honeymoon, what
honeymoon
stage
phase in
is
my
that?
eyes has been always like 2 to 3 months.
Bro, I would
This,
love.
stage one and stage 2 in this article can be brought together, I think.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think stage 1 is
No,
like,
no. I don't agree. I'm with Lou. I think the two different stages.
this is more
Because honeymoon
comfort.
is like now you're dating.
But that's
Yeah.
what I mean. Like, as in,
But that's not the same as like your first couple of weeks. You got a crush on her. You got butterflies.
Okay,
all of that
alright,
kind of
alright,
malarkey. Like
yeah,
you're thinking
okay.
about all
Yep,
of that.
yep,
You
yep,
know
yep,
what I
yep.
mean?
attraction
Alright.
initial meeting. That's the
I
fun
think
bit.
honeymoon
Okay.
is like you actually know them, and it's
I
like
think in stage 1 I was talking about stage 2 the whole time.
So stage 1 is just initial meeting.
Ah,
Attraction.
is
being
it?
like, ooh, okay. And then stage 2
Can we
is
start again then?
oh my god.
stage
Well, I was
2
the dyslexic
is
one, bro.
frequent communication and desire to be together, little conflict or minimizing differences, focus on similarities and fun experiences.
Honeymoon phase?
Honeymoons. I don't know the honeymoon phase can last for 2 years.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't think it can last for 2
Unheard
years.
of.
I
Oh,
think
okay. I was
I
gonna
think
say. I
three
thought it was-
three months ish, even 6 months ish. I'm okay with. Do you know what I mean?
I think you're still learning about them.
Yeah, for a long time you will continuously.
Yeah.
And this is the excitement phase. This
What,
is
the honeymoon?
The honeymoon phase of like, oh my god, I can't wait. Everything is love.
Can't wait to see her.
Oh,
Can't
cuddle
wait
me.
to do this or do that. Or go on vacation.
Kiss me
or-
while we're young.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
that is.
yeah,
it's the I think the honeymoon stage is the best.
yeah. All right. Well, we said stage 1 was good. Stage 2 is
Stage
good.
two,
Yeah,
you-
stage 2 is
Still
good.
on the upward.
It's all
Yeah. Then after
me.
stage
Still on
2
the
is
upward trajectory. What's the next stage?
Okay, 3 is commitment, reality, and power struggle stage.
Oh.
Once the initial buzz fades, differences show up, conflicts or misunderstandings arise
Yep.
as you learn each other's habits and imperfections.
Why
Okay,
does it-
you
why
know
does
what,
it-
then
Why
the
does this
honeymoon-
have to be a thing? bro?
honeymoon phase can be 2 years then because
This
it is
is
around
sometimes
the.
called the power struggle and the reality stage.
So the power struggle is interesting. So does that mean like someone in a relationship always has to hold the most power, right?
I think not really holding the power, but I think it's more like what thoughts you have about a certain topic. That's the power struggle of like your opinion might be different to your missus' opinion about
Yeah.
something. It's the power struggle of whose opinion now
right.
is who are we gonna go with? How do you handle that? Let's say you disagree with something. with
Not
your
very
missus.
well.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But are you a listener and are you like okay, I can take on board what you're saying or not really?
I think I'm a bit stubborn.
Really?
Yeah. I think
Not
I'm-
good.
I think I'm a bit stubborn. I think
But are you stubborn on the points that make sense? Or are you stubborn on things that don't make sense?
I think I'm stubborn if I can't understand what you're trying to get across to me.
Which is 90% of the time, brother. This
Yeah.
this is fucking your
lives in a
You know what I
constant
mean?
state of confusion.
If I'm presented with facts,
Yep.
then I'm like, but a lot of the time, it's not really facts that we're dealing with. We're dealing with how people feel.
subjective issues of a very difficult one.
Yeah,
Okay,
so that's why
yep.
it's hard because I'm like, all right, I understand how you feel, but
Yep.
I don't think that's the fact of the situation.
Which is a fair. You can walk away. Some people see that as a negative. Like
That is a
you
negative.
can understand
no, that's
someone.
a negative, bro.
Why?
Because Luke can attest to this.
Okay.
It's not about the facts. It's about how, like, if a
How it
woman,
makes you feel.
If a woman feels like a certain weight in a
Yeah,
certain situation,
but I'm saying you can
it's not about
acknowledge that.
It's not really about the facts. It's about how she feels and validating how she feels.
But you can acknowledge that. You can acknowledge that.
Oh well, no, let's ask the woman.
Let's not yet. Hold on. Let's not yet. Let's continue with the manly thoughts. I think that you can acknowledge the way it makes someone feel. But just
and then disagree.
people think disagreements are unhealthy. You can agree to disagree about something and move on from it,
Can
like properly. Yeah, if there needs to be an understanding, empathy needs to be it needs to be present. So if I have an issue with my missus, I need to understand why it upsets her. I need to do as much as I possibly can to prevent that from happening again. But sometimes she's not going to understand me. I'm not going to understand. Like, as in, we're not going to agree on it.
So you think like you can agree to disagree, and that's good.
As in, I can agree that I can disagree with something that you think on, but I can still respect the fact of how it makes you feel. So I can implement that as part of my thought process for my actions. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah, that's why. See, I don't know shit about
Yeah, you got there in the end. It took you
Yeah.
about 45 minutes, but
Yeah.
you got there.
It's a short ep, but not today.
What do you
Lou?
think on that, Leah? Yeah, what do you think on that?
Yeah, no, I agree with what you're saying. And
Yeah.
it's like being able to have a healthy argument is what you're saying.
Yes.
Basically. It's like you can have an argument.
You're basically saying healthy argument.
Well, in
I
any
think some arguments are
relationship,
good.
whether it's romantic, it's your family, it's your friends, you're gonna have disagreements and fights. And things like that.
Naturally.
It's just having.
It's not a relationship if you don't argue.
Yeah.
That's what I think. They lead to a positive outcome. Like if I argue with my missus about something, it's only going to lead to a positive because now I know something more about her and vice versa. True?
True.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're getting
Wow.
somewhere.
Hey,
I feel like this is
beautiful.
therapy for
This
our.
is-
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's this sounds
Our
like the
listeners.
stage where it's like, well, it says like the things that you might have found endearing at the start, they just start to piss you off. So it's
Yeah.
like, or
This
things that
is-
you
do you know-
overlooked and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
This is so funny because it's happening to my friend right now.
Oh, really? Explain,
It is
please.
so funny. So I don't want to. He probably not listening. It's probably anyway. But so he's been with his missus for I don't know how long, like a couple years. And I remember at the start, he's a big gamer, games
okay.
all the time. I'm talking like we're hopping on, we're gonna game later. Like we game probably like 3 or 4 times a week. And I remember at the start of the relationship, I kept going to him. I'm like, she's sweet with you gaming that much. She's like,
Yeah.
bro, she's so chill. She's like, she lets me game as much as I want. I can game for like 3 or 4 hours. But fast forward 2.5 years later, she's like, gaming's a problem. You're a bum. Stop fucking gaming. Get your ass up. Do something productive right now. I'm like,
I've mentioned
I
this-
told you, bro. She was compiling all the information.
This happens a lot. I mentioned this in my stand-up. Like the things that you like in your partner and vice, like they like in you,
Yeah.
will become the issues in your. If
Isn't
you're a
that
funny guy,
interesting?
oh my god, you're
So
so
funny.
and then later on, you don't take anything
Everything
serious.
is a fucking joke.
Yeah,
to you.
you're a goofy fuck. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
yeah.
It's true.
It's
That's-
like early on, you'd be like, it's so funny, he like laughs at himself when
It's
he makes jokes.
endearing
Later
at
on,
the
you're like,
start.
stop laughing at yourself, you fucking loser. Like,
Do you know what I mean? Like the inner demon
it's
comes
so,
out.
It's so weird.
So that's stage 3 then,
That's
is
stage
it?
yeah,
3.
so that was
What's
the
that
reality,
called?
power struggles.
You see people for who they really are,
yeah, and
basically.
the-
You lose the filter
So
of infatuation.
You lose the infatuation and the reality sets in of who
And
they
you
are.
see, okay, well, why am I okay with...
That's probably one of the hardest stages.
I don't think a lot of people make it past this stage. I think this is the stage that basically...
Because you're like, I have to either leave you or accept you for who you are.
Or change you, which I
change.
think is a very good thing. Manipulation.
It's called molding.
Gaslighting, narcissism, it's all in play here. Nah,
Okay,
yeah.
the
that's
next
stage
one-
3, stage 4.
Is growth and stability, building connection and integration. Here you start accepting each other more realistically and merge aspects of your life, routine, priorities, social circles, daily habits. This phase may involve deciding to be exclusive or serious. I think you're exclusive at the fighting stage.
Yeah.
Hold the fuck up. In this article, it says after
don't know.
2 years.
I don't know what.
Maybe we should.
I don't know what this article's chatting about. It said 2 years honeymoon.
That's when you hit them with the what are
and
we?
then after 2 years hitting with a, what are we right now? And then
Hey,
maybe,
are we exclusive? Baby, we live together. What the fuck? I think this is a stage that takes it to the next level.
So like, is this?
I think
marriage?
in this context it means exclusive is in like obviously it's already exclusive. Maybe it means more serious in terms of like marriage or like
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, okay. If it means that.
doing bigger things like houses and
Yeah, okay.
other stuff that comes.
Because living with someone is
Different ball game.
a different ball game.
Yeah.
I reckon. I think because you don't have any space, you don't have any like me time really. If you live together, it's like you argue and you're that person's still in that space that you argued in.
Yeah.
Like
You can't go.
There's
You-
no
that's
running. There's no running. You see each
So-
other, everything. I
so
think
this
that's the
is a
hardest stage. I
stage-
think that's the hardest stage to
This
get
is a
past.
stage where either, like we mentioned, before the stage, if it's not working the reality stage, you leave, and if you stay, it goes into the growth stage, which is basically you merge.
merging,
And
you're
you're
basically
creating
together
that,
24/7.
yeah, you're creating an environment where it's like, okay, we understand each other's like nuances and everything. We're living together, basically.
Yeah.
This is
So
a hard
the
stage.
bit I liked of that was like it's like you're accepting each other more realistically.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you know that there's faults and issues and stuff, and
but you still accept that person.
you accept them, but you also try to work on them with that person as well. I feel like I think it's an important fact that not a lot of people do. They don't work on
do
themselves.
you think it's healthy to like get counseling together as a couple? What do you think on that? What's your
Do you
opinion
want to know
on
my
that?
honest opinion? No.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
This is only because this might apply just to me though. I'm a very good communicator, not in a cocky way, not in a bad. Like I am a good communicator. Let's deal with the problem. Like in my
You
past,
sound like a narcissist, but keep going.
maybe, but it's a good quality to pick out of. In my relationships, every time I had an issue with my partner or she had an issue with me, I made it a rule that like we can't go to sleep until this issue has been resolved. Like let's talk it out to the point of either you're satisfied with everything and
Yeah.
I'm satisfied. So that's why I don't think counseling.
Yeah.
What can this person fucking say that I can't say?
Okay, but let's say you both have an issue,
Okay.
right? And you need an objective, like,
Third party.
yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you agree in that or not?
Oh, tough.
Because
one.
like, whenever you're arguing with your partner, it's like
So you can't come to a resolution. You're saying?
No, but I'm saying, yeah. Let's say you couldn't. Like, let's say you couldn't. Like, is there a way where having a third party objective opinion that's not kind of attached to both of you is a good thing? Because then you can see, okay, well, you're actually behaving this way in this way, and he's actually behaving this way in that way.
Look,
like, is that? I think
It could be a good thing.
What do you think,
I've
man?
never done it.
Yeah, I think like I don't know. I know a lot of people that have done it and have found it really effective. I think it's have done
like
it.
not ineffective or
No,
something?
effective. And I know people that have done it. I think it's just finding the right person. Because if you get a counselor in any aspect, whether it's a couple or by yourself, and you go to someone, you can't write it off on the first time, because if you just get someone you don't click with, you're not going to get the same experience.
And also, like that counselor, whoever it is, it's not objective. It's subjective, regardless, because they got personal biases.
got their
Do you know what I
personal
mean? Like they
biases.
might
Everyone
agree
does, yeah, but it's
more towards
still-
this or that way.
it's still
A professional.
yeah,
It is a
it's still
professional, like me.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Just
Yeah.
ask you, bro.
They don't need to. They can just jump on here. What's the go?
And
Sunday
ask
special.
us.
And
We
ask
can
us.
give our.
We're actually doing our own counseling.
I'll be straight with you. If people have got relationship problems, I think they should let us know. I reckon me and you and
Do you
Lou as well,
actually
we
think?
could really give some good advice.
Good, we experienced. We've been through some shit.
If you've got relationship issues, let us know. We're
Let
here
us
for
know.
you.
We'll try.
Are you like the person people go like? I know in my group, like I'm definitely like the
I'm
advice person.
the funny thing is, I'm always the person that
Same.
my boys go to.
Same.
Like they're like, take us, all right, go.
What do I need to do? Yeah.
I'm like, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
agree.
crazy. You are as well.
Yeah, they'll call and I'll just like pep talk for like over anything or like advice or just
Crazy.
So is your approach with giving people advice with friends and like, are you harsh reality or are you always on their side?
Nah, I'm not always on their side.
So you harsh reality?
I'm very harsh. I will like. I'm not afraid to tell my boys.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
I think you fucked up here, bro.
You have to be straight. You know that's
Yeah.
very like you're not doing any
Yeah,
service to them
yeah,
if you're
yeah.
bullshitting them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to be straight.
And the thing about my friends is they'll always be like, "Nah, am I wrong in this?" Like my boys won't assume like they're right. Do you know what I mean? Which
Okay.
it depends on your friends.
Yeah.
circle, you know?
I see that. Okay.
So like basically the only good guys left is just me and my bros. Like,
Yeah. No. I'm in that mix too. Come on, bro.
And
Yeah,
you
add
as
me,
well.
yeah,
And you
and
as
my
well.
mates as well. Yeah.
So we'll do the next. So the next one's just obvious. Like we'll.
What
skip,
stage are we on now?
I don't know.
Stage 5. Stage
something like
5.
that. But
Which
we'll
is
skip
five?
the next one. We'll skip over because it's just like that's just deep partnership, stability, and wholehearted love. That's just like when you're good, you're locked in, and you're fine. Like the end
Okay.
one.
So
But
once you understand each other, you
yeah,
really.
you functioned, you've worked it all out, and you're life partners at that point.
Okay. Yeah.
Basically,
It's a pretty
But there
important
is another
stage. Fuck.
phase.
Okay.
And the other phase is crisis and recovery in a relationship. So that's like when a big transition happens. Like,
Okay.
Okay.
you know, let's say you're in a partnership with something and something huge happens in their life, and then that person kind of might change, or they
A
lose
death maybe.
a death. They
Or you
lose
say,
someone.
is that the same as like a child or nah?
Well, it could be having a child.
Oh yeah, a child is also.
I don't know if they consider that a crisis, but
Yeah. Oh my God! Mayday! Mayday!
Could be deemed
It's
a
popped
crisis.
out.
Okay,
SOS. So it's basically anything like a situation that is. It's called crisis recovery stage. So, but anywhere a big transition or trauma
so
happens.
could this be, for example, and I'm interested to get your thoughts on this. Let's say, let me give you a scenario.
Okay, here we go.
Let me
Paint the
build a-
picture.
Let me build a scenario. for
Let's
you.
go.
Let's say you got a missus. You're with her for a couple of years.
Okay, beautiful.
Alright,
Happy? Am I happy?
You guys are happy. You
Okay.
guys are sweet. You've had your
Yep.
differences, yada yada.
Yep.
Moved in together. All that kind of
Yep.
malarkey.
Yep.
She's met your friends. You met her friends.
Okay.
You're together.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep.
Right. And let's say hit the 5-year mark.
Okay.
You're close to maybe proposing or whatever.
Okay.
You go to the doctor. She goes to the doctor. She finds out she has cancer. She's got 6 months to live.
Jesus.
What are you saying?
That is
took a turn.
dark.
She's got 6 months to
She's
live.
got 6 months to live. What are you doing? Are you staying with her?
Brother,
Or are
she's
you
got-
going out of there?
If I've waited 5 years, I can wait 6 more months and then just move on after.
Iffy.
Fucking hell, man.
Nah, I am staying with her, of course. What
Yeah?
kind of fucking degenerate would I be
Okay.
Yeah.
if I left her after finding out? I'll give you a better scenario.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take away the cancer.
Okay, I'll give you something. Okay,
You go,
your
Ibby.
scenario.
It's
Your
crazy.
Yeah, where the fuck did you?
Well, how's that crazy?
Okay, I'll give you a better
How's
scenario.
that crazy?
Three to 5 years you've been with this girl, okay?
Yeah,
5
yeah.
years you've been with this girl.
Yeah.
You love her. You are like head over heels for this girl.
Okay.
She's your everything. Your parents like her.
Yeah.
Your friendship groups like her. Her friendship groups like you.
Yeah.
You go to the doctor.
Yep.
They say, hey, she can't have kids.
Mm.
Are you staying with her or not?
Bro, there's adoption. Like that's calm.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's calm.
So you would, that's easy for
No,
you?
there's so many.
But it'll
different-
never be your kid.
No. But
It will never be your
Okay, but
child.
what if we can do the test tube thing?
IVF?
Yeah.
Test
The
tube thing.
the test tube ting. This is the triple T.
You know what I'm trying
No.
about?
You know
What if we
what?
can do
Let's
that?
stick on that for a second. How dare these doctors call it IVF? Why didn't they think test tube ting? Why would you
Wait,
present it
come
like that?
on, we can do that. We can run
IVF?
that. Yeah, there's a lot of
There's
different
not,
ways.
it's a 50-50. Like it might not work.
Okay,
it
so-
might not work.
okay, so you're saying
so
there's-
the situation is you can never have your own child with this woman.
Mm-hmm.
Are you staying or are you leaving?
I'll stay.
Really?
Yeah, I'd stay because adoption.
Wow.
Like as long as she wants to be a mother,
Yep.
I think she deserves that like factor to be a mother.
Yeah.
And I'd be happy as long as like we can have that
The
baby
connection of
together.
a child. Okay.
connection of a child.
Okay.
Because I think when you love a child from when they're young, like that connection is there always. Like if you take care of them for the last 10
Yeah,
years,
okay.
whatever, like
Good on
you'll
you,
still
man.
feel like that's your
That's
son.
good.
She'll still feel like that's hers. I think I'd probably stay with her.
Okay.
But
Lou?
I would try and get a mixed race baby.
If
so
I
it
found
looked
out like
Yeah, man, you have to.
I'd try and get a mixed baby
Yeah,
so
yeah,
people are
yeah.
like, oh, is that? It's like, yeah.
Of course
you
it
could-
is.
Yeah, I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
Not like an Asian girl. Hurrah.
Yeah, I wouldn't get
you
that.
could also like use your sperm so it would be your child and
Yeah,
be an
you
egg
can-
donor.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. The test tube thing.
Yeah, you
But
can.
he said no.
You can do
There's
a.
options. There's lots of
You can get. You can put your sperm in another woman's egg as well, so she can give birth.
Not directly.
Yeah. So you can't actually go and be like, "Hey, let's do
So,
the.
that sounds
let's
like
do
cheating.
the. Let's do the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
do the
like-
test tube thing in real life.
That's what that sounds
No,
like.
it's they get you. So you go to a room and just, and
Ah.
then they grab your
put it in-
ting, and then they put it in her ting.
Yeah.
For those.
Do you know what? Do you know what that reminded me of? I know it's a very left field of what we're talking about, but the guy who had who was like donating all of his sperm to like thousands. Of
Oh
millions of
yeah,
kids.
then and everyone was just
Everyone,
like,
and he
He
had
had,
like
hundreds
he had
of kids.
over hundreds and hundreds
Yeah,
of kids
yeah,
all
yeah.
over the world, and then some of them were like meeting
Hooking up.
and hooking up and shit. Anyway,
Hmm?
so yeah, it's on Netflix.
hooking up.
Yeah, because they didn't know
Because
that
they met
were,
and they're like, we've got this
so he
weird
had
connection, not
so
knowing that
there
they're
was
siblings.
there was like 3 suburbs in the Netherlands where he had like
Donated his
donated
sperm.
hundreds and hundreds, and like he had like 300 or 400 kids, and then like those kids went to the same school, and then they were like girlfriend, boyfriend, and they didn't know.
No way.
They were cousins. That they were technically brother
They're
and sister,
half siblings.
half siblings. Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah.
That's full on.
Anyway.
Yeah, crazy. Hey?
Sorry. Where are we?
No, that was so we did the that was.
Oh, that's
the
5
final,
of them?
But that was the other stage was like the crisis stage. So it was more like
Okay.
so like if
Oh,
you're,
do we even talk about that, by the
We
way?
did. We
Was
I
that-
just
that-
gave you 2 or 3 scenarios.
Yeah, that was
yours
that?
just the kids
Oh, yeah,
thing.
okay,
but
yep,
I don't
yep.
know that kids is a crisis. It was
No,
more
no, no,
like
but I'm saying
let's
the
say
scenarios.
you were with someone
And their
and everything's
dad
going
passes
through,
away.
and their dad passes away, or they just go through like a midlife crisis.
Yep, okay.
Their personality changes. She starts like you've already had kids and you're living together and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But then she starts, you know, she wants to.
She's not the same.
She's not the same.
Mm.
She's not showing you the attention.
So this is
her-
the stage of which you recover from that, basically.
Or
Is
then,
that
well, no,
stages?
but they might never be the same. You know what I'm saying?
That's a hard thing.
That's probably the hardest stage, because it's like, however long you've known this person to be who they are, they're no longer that person. I think that's
I
where,
thought this stage was the recovery from a crisis. I thought it was like the recovery from
No,
as in if
Well,
it's a crisis
it's
situation.
like navigating like crisis and recovery in a
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
This
So
is-
you're kind of navigating from that crisis.
This is an important stage though, because this
It's-
would happen at any point in a
This would probably be the
relationship.
saddest part though, because you know
Why?
been through everything through
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that person, and then they
If they
change.
face, yeah,
Like, let's say she gets in an accident, she can't walk anymore.
something like that, yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Because you hear like a lot
I'm
of
out
people, like
there.
breaking up like really early on, but then you hear like your parents, like your friends' parents and stuff getting divorced like way down the track, and they're
Yeah,
like a bit
30
older, and
years,
30
yeah.
years and stuff like that. They're getting divorced because they're like looking at each other like, oh, don't love you.
I don't
anymore.
actually love you anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck, imagine that.
That's so it,
bro.
dude.
You know,
But this also
you know
makes
that's my
me-
biggest. You know, divorce is my biggest fear.
Well, no, that's also mine too.
Divorce is my biggest fear.
Divorce, no, facts. This is no,
In fact,
really.
you both cross your legs, turn to face each other, and go, "Divorce is my biggest fear."
Are we
I
at
feel
Mother's
like I'm
Club?
sitting-
Yeah, are we?
feel like
Darling, you have no idea how
I feel,
small.
I was about to say, I feel like I'm
Divorce?
sitting at a high tea. Like,
Divorce is just like it just.
The idea of divorce, like imagine I have kids and my wife comes to me and says, "Hey, I don't want to be with you anymore."
Do you know what? I think I'd jump off a bridge.
I think you know what's important. You know what? I've thought about this. Yeah,
No, I think
not jumping off a bridge.
I think I'm out of here.
You know what you do? I think it's important to address this in the start of a relationship. Like, unless my thing is like, okay, I say to them, I don't believe in divorce. Like, I just don't. Unless there's a legitimate reason, like as in,
Adultery or yada
like
yada.
there's something, yeah, like either she's done or I've done.
Yeah.
Like, if it's some sort of fucked up
That's what
relationship.
I'm like that too.
Yeah.
We are riding this thing to the death.
Like, if you have a problem, all good.
Yeah.
It's going to be a problem, but we're going to resolve it. If
Mm.
I have a problem, all good. I know it's not the end. Do you get what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like, it's a problem. It's just a problem.
But divorce is a touchy
Divorce
one.
is
It's a
scary.
bit scary. And they could take off your money as well, man.
Easily. More
Do you know
than
what I mean? They
half.
can strip
More than half.
you dry.
That's why you
Prenup or
pull
no
a, that's
prenup?
why you pull a
Prenup? You getting prenup?
Oh, I don't know, man. It's you sort of you taint the relationship a little
Yeah.
bit,
Do
no?
you reckon you get
yeah, I mean,
do you reckon
I
it's
feel like
tainted
it
if you
is
get a prenup?
a safe and a smart thing to do. But then there's the other context. If you're with someone and you go, yeah, let's get married. I want to be with you forever. I trust you. Blah blah. Just
Sign,
in
yeah.
case.
Yeah, sign on
Can
the
I just
dotted
get you
line.
to sign this?
I,
Just
You know what you do?
I actually think it depends on the money of both the participants,
yeah.
because
Both participants is great.
Participants.
Yeah, this isn't a game show. It's a marriage, brother.
because what I'm saying is like if someone has an extreme amount of wealth
Yep.
and you marry
They come into it with
and,
wealth?
yeah, and I'm saying like, or say let's say I built a company from the ground up. I met you, when I was already a millionaire.
Yep.
I don't think that.
I agree.
I don't think that's too crazy for me to say.
No.
Listen, I don't think you're entitled to half of what I've just built
Absolutely
my whole
not.
life.
If you break up for whatever reason, I think
I still
though,
feel she's entitled to some money.
you have to. I think if you've done something together, like that's different.
I agree with
You
that,
know what I
yeah.
mean? But you just pull a Hakimi, put under your mum's name.
Yes,
Trust
brother.
me.
If you don't know what
Trust
Hakimi
me.
did, what happened was he's a famous footballer, but his wife tried to divorce him.
She divorced him and then tried to take half his
and
money
tried to
or
take
more
half his
than.
money, but all of his assets were in his mum's name, so he actually had nothing to his
Shout
name.
out to the mums
So
out
she
there.
basically divorced. She basically like got nothing.
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 Yeah, he pulled a Hakimi. So
Yeah.
anyone listening out there that might be on the verge of divorce, pull a Hakimi.
So Hakimi, man, move those assets into your mother's name. You're welcome.
It was supposed to be quick, but it's a half an hour ep
Was that
as
half an
usual.
hour?
Yep. We always push it.
That was fun, man. I enjoyed it.
Another one done.
Ibby,
Olan,
we go again. We'll see you guys soon.
take care.